Hey there! So, tomorrow we're going to the beach, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to show you guys how, or give you guys some tips on how to do something like a beach or the zoo or something as a large outing with just you and multiple kids. So I'm going solo, we're meeting some friends there, and I'm taking my 3 kids plus my niece, so there's gonna be 4 kids and me, and I'm just gonna give you guys some tips on how I prepare and go to the beach with myself and 3 to 4 children. So I will give you guys some tips. My kid just spit on the floor. Stay tuned. Tip number 1, if you guys are going somewhere that's going to take the whole day, heat, missed naps, things like that, make sure everybody gets a good night's sleep, because that will set the tone for the day. So the twins didn't nap today, so they are already in bed at 6 o'clock, and Noah will be going to bed at 7. And then I will be heading to bed shortly. I will probably be hopefully asleep by 9:30, depending on how things go. Tip number 2, gather everybody's clothes the night before and have them set out. Keep your wardrobe, if you're going to the beach, simple. So my kids go to the beach in their bathing suits, and they leave the beach in their bathing suits. We never usually leave when we're sopping wet. They have time to dry off because we always get ice cream and go for a walk right after. So I have Noah's bathing suit laid out. I bring the twins in their bathing suits as well. And I just throw little shorts over top of the twins' bottoms for both. I also lay out my clothes as well. So I have my outfit, I have my bathing suit. I will usually go in an outfit. Sometimes I will just go in my shorts and my top with my bottoms underneath, just depends on how I feel. And I always have their shoes laid out as well, so I'll put those up here in preparation so we are set for tomorrow. So now that I have all of our clothes set out for tomorrow, ready to go, I will move on to tip number 3. So for us, we already have our beach bag in our car with our beach toys because we've been to the beach so many times this year already. If I did not already have those things in there, I would now use this time to go place those things in there. But because I already do have it, I'm going to go around and see if there's anything that I need to add to that beach bag or the beach toys. So for instance, if I wash towels from there that I need to re-add, I will go add them now. I need to go re-add our sunscreens. So I will also go to my car and add those into our beach bag now. So our beach bag, our life jackets, and our toys always stay in the car. So that's a big tip. And then you just take the things out of the beach bag that need to be washed, towels, things like that, instead of bringing all the beach bag stuff in, all the toys in, all the life jackets in. If you have the room to keep them in your car, keep them in your car, especially if you're gonna visit the beach multiple times a year like I am. So now I'm gonna go put these in the beach bag, and I'm also gonna go throw Noah's towel, because I had to wash that from the last time, into the beach bag in the car. Okay, so I'm going to, this is where my beach bag sits. I have this seat. Do not judge the mess of this car. I am a mom of 3. So I have my seat down so I can just have this space for things like beach bags and stuff. So she just stays in here. And this bag has our hats, has our towels, has pull-ups, sunscreen, wipes, sunglasses. I'm gonna put I'll put it in neater. I just have one hand. Then I will make sure it has plate. We have plates in here to eat on. There's nothing really crazy in this beach bag. We have a wet bag in case I do need to take the kids' clothes off. We have a t-shirt and a pair of shorts for each kid in here. I have some reusable diapers for the girls, and that's honestly about it. We have plates, so if we need to eat on the plates. I have some deodorant, lots of sunscreen, lots of wipes, lots of pull-ups. And otherwise that is it. So this stays in here, and then I do not take this out. I just take the things out that I need to wash. So if I need to wash whatever's in our wet bag, I take the wet bag. If I need to wash Noah's towel, I take Noah's towel. The girl's towel, you get the gist. Other things that stay in our car that go to the beach are the kids' chairs. So there's one there. And then we have back here the other girls' chairs. All of our beach toys stay in here. Our life jackets, and my chair also stays in here, and my beach hat stays in here because I don't use it anywhere other than the beach. So all this stuff's in the car. I do not have to pack it tomorrow, which saves me tons of time. Tip number 4. If you're bringing food to the beach, prepare as much of it as you can the night before. So I'm going to pack our lunch now, and I'm gonna put it in my fridge. That way I'm not scrambling around tomorrow with 3 little kids hanging off my ankles trying to make them a lunch to go to the beach. So I take really simple stuff to the beach. We stick with jelly sandwiches because my kids really like them. We're also going to a beach that sells food, which is helpful, but I'm gonna be taking them jelly sandwiches, lots of fruit, lots of water, which comes into my other tip. So instead of packing a ton of water bottles, I actually pack, I'm gonna have to grab it at the top. I have a jug that I pack, that I fill with water, that I freeze. Then I use that jug as my quote unquote ice to keep my food cold, as well as I use that jug to refill our reusable water bottles. So we don't have to bring a ton of garbage to the beach. We don't have to bring a ton of water to the beach. So now I'm going to start packing our lunches. So this is the jug that I was talking about. So I got this at Walmart for $1. And I've been using it since. I just clean it and sanitize it when I bring it home from the beach. And what I just do is I just fill her up with water, and then I'm going to put it in my freezer and let it get completely frozen, and then it will be used as the ice pack for the beach, as well as to fill our reusable bottles. So I use a insulated bottle for myself. I will fill this with ice and water and put it in my cooler. And my kids also have insulated cups that I will now fill as well and put them in the fridge in preparation for tomorrow. And then I will go on and pack our lunches. Good morning. As you guys can see, the sun is shining. We thought we were going to get rained out, but we're not. So beach day is still happening. So tip number 5. If possible, get yourself ready before you get the kids ready. Because once the kids are ready, they are going to be at your feet ready to go. So it's 10 o'clock. I just finished washing my face and brushing my teeth and stuff. I'm going to get myself ready, and then I'm going to move on to getting the kids ready. Tip number 6, get the kids ready as close to leaving time as humanly possible. Like I'm talking like with only like a 10 to 15 minutes spare, because the minute these kids are ready, they're gonna wanna leave. So to avoid driving yourself crazy, potentially getting in a bad mood because your kids are wanting to leave immediately, get them dressed as close to leaving time as possible. I always start with the kids that take the most time, which would happen to be the twins. So because I have to do their hair and stuff like that. So I'm going to get the bathing suits on the twins, get their shoes on, do their hair, and then I'm going to get Noah done. Noah takes 3 seconds. While I'm here, I'm going to move on to tip number 7. Everybody uses the potty before you leave. Everybody, obviously not the twins, but me, even if I feel like I don't have to go, and Noah, everybody uses the potty, and then we exit the house. Just arrived at the beach, which makes me go on to tip number 8. Unpack the car before removing the kids. So if you have a wagon, I have my wonderful that I'll be using today. Any kind of wagon, unpack. I would also suggest getting a wagon if you're coming to the beach solo with multiple kids. Pack your wagon before removing the kids so nobody's running around in the driveway, in the parking lot. Tip number 9. Gather your best friends and go have fun at the beach. And final tip, try to stay out as late or as close to bedtime as humanly possible, so when you get home all you have to do is bath your kids and straight to bed they go. And that is it. We had an amazing time at the beach, and I hope these tips help you guys out and it helps you better prepare to take multiple kids out by yourself.